May sulat ya iting dalit kang apong grasya, uli dari nga duwang sangkan. Mumuna, balang mga di o tutuklo ing novenaryo ang pong kafiesta ng apong grasya, ala kaming gagamitan a dalit a makaparikil kaya. Gagamit kami mo karetang Marian songs agyang nanong kafiesta na ning Birhen, malyari mo lang gamitan. Ulinita, king initiative na ning kaya kaming kura paroko, Monsignor Jose Yulacap, penikwanan ming panigobrang luntoya iting dalit. Bayo miya isulat iting dalit, may mangutang kami karing aliwang tao ampong makatwang ating karanasan kang apong grasya. At kapamilatan da rin karelang karanasan, karin miya binays, karin miya asulat iting dalit.
Sabi natin JC nandin, baka nita apapalwal miya itang amano king dalit. Mumuna gawa mi pintang men interview keta. Kaya rin mi men interview diniretso kay king pisamban. Karin mi daon kami meto nga panalangin. Yang nga di kaming rosaryo, migdebosyon kay kang apong grasya. Kaya rin na ning pamanalangin mi, diniretso kami king altar na ning pisamban. At karin miya pisabyan ing dalit. Nung nanong buriming damdaman, nanong buriming pakit. Ne? And balo yo, masakit ye. Kasi kukonsider mo rin niya yaluang factors. Biblical, theological, ampong experiences. Kasi kailangan mong pakit ka rin na iyapong grasya, aliya apong Ginoo. Iyapong grasya, metong yang kayan tabi tamo, bang mas lumalaming kasalpantayanan tamo, king apong Ginoo. Kumbaga kailangan tayang pakit na tatayra na katamo king apong Ginoo, pero alwaya ing apong Ginoo. Ing pawagan na ning kanta, ning dalit, sagli mo at inya nga lumburing sabyan kay katamo ing dalit. Mumuna, yapong grasya anting patulo na ning balen. Pangadwa, yapong grasya anting manayit kay katamo papunta king kaya anak ni Yesu Kristong ginutamo. Pangatlo, yapong grasya king libutad daring miyayalwang karanasan daring tao mabalakan. Atin tamo kanya-kanyang kwento na kayabi tayo apong grasya. Anyang may makbonging bulkan pinatubo, anyang martial law, anyang World War II, apong alwa pang karanasan king biyatamo na kayabi tayo apong grasya. At deta nga lungareta, akit tamo king dalit ay ni, na yapong grasya, kayabi tayo, tatayra na katamo, ampong ay nakatamo pagpaboren, ilapit na katamo, king kaya na.
Manano na sana king kapamilatanan iting dalit kang apong grasya, lumablab pa ing debosyon tamo kaya, at lumalam ing kasalpantayanan tamo king apong Ginoo.
Kapamilatanan sana niting dalit ay ni, mas akit kaya iyapong grasya antimo kayabi tamo king biye, ampong lalapit na katamo king apong Ginoo, etamo sana kakalingwan, iyapong grasya, kayabi tayo king balang sitwasyon kadarananan tamo.
Virhen kwe panuana ning Ginoo, grasya mamagus king gamat mo, malaray na ning banuat yato, malen ke ka manigapo, king ninyo Jesus. Anak mo, bendisyon, bigay ka rin tao.
King panuling kasakitan, baleni, ikaing santunan, kas ngawanyay kekang salat grasya de bangalingan, ikaing tulad at ligaya, tinanggap magpayabon kita. Patulunan ning apong grasya, king anak mo lapit mo kesana, itwang muing pakalulot kalamla, king balayang mania me, Kingdom si
The parish church of Nuestra Señora de Gracia in Mabalacat was founded in the year 1712 through the fulfillment of the Augustinian Recollects mission for Pampanga and Tarlac, with Mabalacat becoming the focal center for missions. Surrounding the parish is Santo Niño Parish, Bamban Tarlac on the north, Santo Rosario Parish, Tinabang Magalang on the east, Clark Air Base on the west, and San Rafael Arcangel Parish, Mabalacat, Pampanga on the south. Professor Lino L. Dizon, author of The East of Pinatubo, mentioned that the importance of Mabalacat in terms of the Recollect Augustinian Order's mission in the Philippines during the Spanish period is a significant point that the existing generations in the town have forgotten. With the three pioneer Recollectos, Father Andres de San Fulgencio, Father Manuel de San Nicolas, and Father Juan Santo Tomas de Aquino, the mission for Upper Pampanga has succeeded. Thanks to Father Andres, the Mabalacat mission was founded. Aside from demonstrating spiritual acts as his primary labor, temporal matters have also been evident through the building of houses and sowing of farmlands during his tenure, which is a visible sign of reduction, the Spaniards' procedure of Christianizing and conquering the islands. On September 3, 1717, based on his relatos to his superior, Mabalacat had already become the mission center in the Upper Pampanga mission, with at least 1,000 souls present. As the mission for the Upper Pampanga went on, a number of 26 Recollect missionaries served the Mabalacat parish as the head priests during this time. The last Recollect missionary assigned for the Mabalacat parish was known to be Father Gregorio Bueno de la Virgen del Romero, a native of Tarazona, Aragon, Spain. On November 30, 1875, he was appointed as the parish priest of Mabalacat with a total population of 11,163 devotees. The parish elevated into a vicariate status under the patronage of Nuestra Señora de Guía during the Estado General of 1879. This elevation equals the parish as the seat of the Vicar Foreign of the Upper Pampanga Mission. Through the Recollect Provincial Chapter in the year 1876, it was on November 24, 1881, that the parish of Mabalacat was entitled as one of the prioratos or head parishes over the entire San Nicolas de Tolentino province of the Philippines, along with the municipalities of Balayan in Batangas, Santa Cruz in Zambales, and Boa in Marinduque. When the Philippine Revolution reached the localities of Pampanga and Tarlac in 1896, some recollect missions in Upper Pampanga prompted closure for abandonment. However, Father Bueno remained steadfast in his spiritual talk in the Mabalacat parish. It was on July 10, 1898, when a number of distressed people of Mabalacat were believed to be ordered by a conspicuous family to howl Father Bueno from his convent. Furiously, it was said that the 66-year-old priest was publicly shamed prior to his death at the hands of a firing squad. Prominent traditions noted that his last words were in a form of curse that Mabalacat would cease to flourish. A curse that the Mabalacat people will never forget. The story of the Mabalacat curse was brought from one generation to the other, resulting in its association to the dreadful experiences in the town. Nonetheless, the devotion of the Mabalacat people to Our Lady of Grace was known to be stronger than the curse. Though repairs for the parish were made due to the destruction brought by the Second World War during the term of Father Jose Bondo from 1935 until 1949, the image of the seated Mater Divinae Grati was installed during the tenure of Father Felipe Roque from 1949 until 1959. Father Felipe was inspired to have a carved copy of the image at the sanctuary of Porta Angelica, Rome, and San Giovanni Rotondo, Foggia, during one of his trips to Rome. The installation of the seated image shows the early devotion to Our Lady of Grace. An interview with Dr. Amada F. Tuaza, former Parish Pastoral Council Coordinator of Our Lady of Grace Parish, substantiates the people's devotion to Our Lady of Grace.
Dakala mamadi ampong itang kindoloris nung kanang itang batuay sinabat ulit ping paneing pamadi prosesyon rosaryo ganaganang gagawan kay itang King Dolores Mascopata ito or nano ating kanang sinabat maragula batu banta lungugin da nung nga di makaitang miras ng tao nga nagkakinig.
On September 21, 1972, until January 17, 1981, martial law became effective under Proclamation Number 2045 by the late President Ferdinand Marcos. Though the safety of many Filipinos were known to be at risk, religious freedom was still present. Dr. Tuazon asserts that Mabalacat people would offer novena prayers in honor of Our Lady of Grace for various intentions concerning current events. On June 15, 1991, the Pinatubo eruption was considered as the second largest volcanic eruption of the 20th century. Locals say that only the barangays of Tabun and Dolores were affected by the eruption. Other barangays were not affected because it was reported that a large rock blocked the possible passages of the Lahar. This large rock was believed to be the fruit of the Mabalacat people's devotion to the patron. Years have passed and the Mabalacat parish still stands with believers and devotees of Our Lady of Grace. With this, several milestones of the parish followed. On December 8, 2017, the church and altar of Our Lady of Grace were solemnly dedicated under the leadership of Reverend Monsignor Felicito C. Cison, H.P. as the parish priest. It was also during Father Season's time when the main retablo was renovated. As the Christianity in the Philippines celebrates its 500th year in 2021, Our Lady of Grace Parish of Mabalacat City, Pampanga, through the decree of Most Reverend Florentino G. Lavarias D.D., the Archbishop of San Fernando, Pampanga, by the grace of God and of the Apostolate See, stands as one of the Jubilee churches under the Archdiocese of San Fernando, Pampanga, after almost 310 years of its existence. The Porta Sancta or Jubilee Door, which marks one of the milestones of the parish, was officially opened on May 2, 2021 through a solemn blessing, followed by the celebration of the Holy Mass with Most Reverend Florentino G. Lavarias D.D., Reverend Monsignor Jose Ulacap, and Reverend Father Irvin Ray S. Garcia O.P. The Jubilee Door features Saints Peter and Paul, who served the church with their preaching, ministry, and martyrdom, becoming the two pillars of the church. This coming 2022 marks the 310th year of the Mabalaqueño faith. Let us join and take part in this anticipating celebration.
Magrasyang oras po kaya katamungan. Ako po Brother Roel Jude Mallari, SDB. Metong Asalesian Brother. Akasalukuyang manoknangan Keniking Don Bosco Sacred Heart Post-Novitiate Kanlubang. Megi ko pong metong miyembro ning Knights of the Blessed Sacrament and Intercession Adorers Tamo King Parokya ning Induning Divina Gracia King Mabalacat during the years 2009 and 2015. I was asked to give a talk about the Rosary and its spiritual and mental benefits. The mere notion na metong yang talk sounded too heavy for me. Instead, what I am about to tell you is a sharing based on my personal experiences and reflections patungkol king Rosario and how I benefited from this popular devotion both mentally and spiritually. Sigurado ko na ikatamungan or almost all of us have had bad experiences na talagang mabayat or sadyang migpasakab kaya katamo in the course of our daily life. And I'm sure that most, if not all of us, have experienced how it is to be helpless, scared, anxious, desperate, sad, and all of these heavy emotions. I say this because I have to. Just earlier this year, inyang atyo ko pa Cebu for our novitiate, bayo ko meging ganap as Salesian brother, may karanas kong kasakitan antikareti. Misa na bengi, bayo ko matutod, I was being plagued with so many thoughts, temptations, and not so good memories. na talagang anang kalambat bayo kumipatudtud. Worries about the pandemic and whether my family and loved ones are doing well. Thoughts like doubts on my religious vocation. And all of a sudden, not so good memories of my past have caught up with me. Nabala mo sasabihan na ako na alina ako dapat magpatuloy pa aking bokasyon ko. Uling pin makasalanan ko. Ampon bala mo ating siwala king pinubluban ko ang sasabing, you will never change. Oneng, guess what? Up until now, balo nung nanong mig-udyok kako, siguro Holy Spirit ita, and I believe that. But during that dark night, I got hold of my rosary and just really prayed and prayed and prayed to our Blessed Mother. And you know what happened? I fell asleep. Yes, mi patudtud ko. I fell asleep while praying because Mama Mary calmed me down. And the storms that were within really stopped rocking my internal world. And I was able to rest very well that night. Diretso ko tudtud and ala kong marok paninap. At the start of the next day, I prayed, dakal salamat Mama Mary. Ikayo po ing meging saving grace ko na bengi. Nanong point ko? Our lives, especially nowadays, are characterized by so many hardships, difficulties, doubts, questions, hard truths. And so we tend to really be anxious. Ananing metong nga estudyante, mag-aral na ako na naman bukas. Mapagal na akong mag-aral online. Miss ko na rin kaklase ko. Ananing metong nga makipag-obra. Sana ako makakat off king obra ko kasi tunay kami mangailangan king bale. Ananing metong nga nurse or healthcare worker. Sana ma-consider na papagal na kaming healthcare workers. At sana ma-recognize na buriming isundu ing serbisyo mi para karing Pilipino. Oneng sana, we are not taken for granted. Yes, all these are concerns, our fears are valid. But we have something that is far stronger than all these. And that is our faith. Kasalpantayanan. How many of us really take some time in silence during the day to pause, to think things over, to pray? In the midst of the noisiness and the busyness of the world, yes, masakit mag-pause ampong mag-reflect. But it is also to our advantage, patsagagawan tamo ini. Because we find the strength that we need to carry on. And what more if we bring all our concerns, our brokenness, our anxieties before Our Lady, our pakamala na Hindu. Anang Mama Mary kang San Juan Diego, inyang migpapakit ya kaya Karen Guadalupe. Am I not here who am your mother? Ala ko wari king lele mo, akong indu mo. Sigurado kong balo na at araramdaman ng Mama Mary, inganggang kasakitan tamo. And when we pray to her, especially when we pray the Holy Rosary, there is a movement going on. From focusing on our misery, from self-pity, we find mercy, love, compassion, and redemption. Kasi when we pray the Holy Rosary, we meditate on the life of Jesus, and we do it with Mama Mary. We see in the mysteries of the Rosary, nung makanano pati pala Lord, de nasa na hanggang daranasan ko. Maliban king kasalanan. Nung ayag yun na, agyo ko naman. Lalo na uling kaya be kay Jesus, kaya be kay Mama Mary, ilang panibataning sablang sikanan ko. At ako matindi kong paniwalan na when we pray the Rosary, we have an improved relationship with Jesus and with Mary. Bakit? Because prayer for me is a relationship. And at the same time, it is a grace. Metong yang kala mapagkalob ning Diyos, karing bisang makirelate kaya. And since relationship ya in prayer, give and take yan. I Jesus ang po'y Mary, binyeda na ing sabladang pangatao para kay katamu. And how do we respond to that? By taking time to meditate on the mysteries of the Rosary, which are the events of Jesus' and Mary's life. We begin to appreciate their presence in our lives better, and we begin to fall in love with them deeper because we realize that we have someone who can truly relate with us and with our current situations and feelings, and that their care and concern are genuine and true. And when this happens, bala mo burita mo na at every moment and each day, we want to be with them. This is the attachment that is healthiest of all, and it is always true. We are always in every moment with Jesus and with Mary. We need only to ask for the grace to be aware of their presence in our lives. Ating presence sa ini, it translates to our whole life. Maging tamong mas considerate, mas malugod, mas understanding, mas patient, mas happy king biyata mo. Because deep down, we know that we have someone and we are happy to share them to others. Ngani, think about your own experiences with Mama Mary and with Jesus. Have you deeply felt their presence in your life? Have you given much time and love in responding to their invitation to relationship? Have you considered sharing them to others, especially kareng mas pakakalulu, mas mangailangan? To end, I would like to say these 4 short yet very important sentences. Know Jesus and Mary. Love Jesus and Mary. Live Jesus and Mary. Share Jesus and Mary. Dakala salamat king panahon and attention dinakeyo. And dakala salamat mo rin king oportunidad ni to share with you my reflections and thoughts. God bless you all po.
The construction and improvements of Our Lady of Grace Parish. The Help Us Build Our Church advocacy is now on its phase 9, the Parish Function Hall. The Parish Function Hall is one of the important facilities that a parish has, where Catholic lay formation, ministerial training, and spiritual preparation happen specially to the parish lay leaders and its parishioners. This will be an income-generating project where it can be used as a multi-purpose hall for activities such as baptism and wedding receptions. The retrofitting of the parish function hall started last March 2021. Beginning as a minor renovation, progressed into a major construction through the evaluation of the building that has been found to have a vulnerable foundation. At present, the furnishing of the parish function hall is already on its 70%. Roads have been crossed due to the current situation, but with your continuous prayers, enthusiasm, and endless support, together with Reverend Monsignor Jose Yulacap as the parish priest and Reverend Father Irvin Reyes Garcia as the parochial vicar, the construction was made possible.
Greetings of peace and prosperity be with you all. Speaking at this moment is Reverend Monsignor Jose Yulacap, Parish Priest of Our Lady of Grace Parish, Mabalacat City, Pampanga. It is indeed a grace-filled day where I am once again here to extend an important message to you. For the past 2 years, we have been supporting and working together to participate in the improvement of our church building. As of this year, 2021, my heart is filled with joy, as 8 phases have already been successfully completed. The phase 1 includes the church bells. Phase 2 includes the public restroom. Phase 3 includes the retablo. Phase 4 includes the rectory. Phase 5 includes the sacristy. Phase 6 includes the stained glass. Phase 7 includes the church patio. And phase 8 includes the church front door, which also serves as the jubilee door of the parish. Alongside these phases is the enhancement of the Ministry of Social Communications. Its visible progress started from the usage of PowerPoint presentations, followed by the utilization of smartphones. Then the use of video cameras during live streams through the vMix application. At present, the sense of fulfillment remains formidable, as we are now taking a bigger step of utilizing PTZ cameras for our live streams. The developments that I have mentioned were made possible through the unified efforts of the Parish Pastoral Council, Parish Finance Council, sponsors, benefactors, friends, and the parishioners of Our Lady of Grace Parish. With that, I am heartwarmingly extending my gratitude to all of you. After 2 years of working together for the improvement of the parish, we are now on the 9th phase, which includes the parish function hall. The function hall is an essential feature of the parish, since it is where we can hold important activities and cater meetings. However, as we move forward with its construction. It is important to note that there are certain finances needed to sustain its production. With this, allow me to humbly introduce and appeal on your kind hearts to help us in the Calam at Gracia raffle draw. The proceeds of the raffle are allotted for the construction of the function hall. I hope we can continue supporting and achieving the plans and dreams for Our Lady of Grace Parish. We hope that you would continue in supporting the parish by heeding to this request. Thank you, and may God bless you abundantly.